design a new product. If you're a manufacturer, if you design something, a restaurant, a plate of food is a product. You're creating a plate of food. Nancy and I go to enough restaurants that we know where we're going to get a finely laid out meal, or where we're just going to get that hamburger and fries. And we're there for the camaraderie of the people and friends that we have there. Our product is designed with image in mind. There are things on our product, there are little louvers and little stars. We have a star punched in the front of our product on both sides of where the hot air comes out. It's just a little star punched into the metal. It has no use at all, but it instills two things into the person who's looking at it. Number one, it's patriotic. Number two, 5-star, 4-star rating, 5-star rating, something like that. But to tell you the truth, you know what the star means in our logo? Who's the star of Bethlehem? Okay, Jesus Christ. So if anybody asks us about that, that gives us an opportunity to tell them about Jesus Christ. On all of our literature, the back of this brochure right here, the whole back of the brochure is dedicated to one thing, Isaiah 40:31. And it's a personal message from Nancy and I to whoever gets this brochure. That those who wait upon the Lord will find strength, and they'll fly on wings like eagles. And we tell them that verse. And we tell them, may God bless you and your company. Now, we're not doing that. And on our direct mails, you'll find Isaiah 40:31 and the fish symbol. Okay. Now, we're not doing that to put Christ on our sleeve, or to get you to buy from us because we're Christians. Everything's going to be all right. You can buy from us. Some of the worst people you're going to buy from are Christians. Okay. How many people have been shafted by a Christian? Okay. Joyce Meyer said, I can sit in the garage all day and it doesn't make me a car. I can sit in church all day and it don't make me a Christian. But we do that for one thing. We sell heaters to save souls. That's what our job is here, what we do here. We want to piggyback on the mailings that we're already doing a message separate. We don't tell you that you should buy from us because we're this or that, and it's not meant to be that way. What it's meant for is Romans 10:17. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. How can God, faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Hearing by the word of God means he's revealed to you what you just heard, and that gained you faith. How can God reveal his word? How can God reveal if his word is not heard? How can the word be heard if it's not sent? We use our marketing to send the word, because he ordered us to do that. He said, go out into all the nations and preach the gospel. So we use our marketing that we already do, 1 million pieces, and we put that on there. Not because we want you to buy from us because you're a Christian. Buy our product because you believe in our product. But if you don't, look up Isaiah 40:31. Or ask us about that. I had a banker one time, he says, how can you, Christian banker, you don't find many of those. He said, how can you talk about Christ in your business? That's very easy. I own it. Okay? You don't own your business. You got a boss over you. My boss tells me I can do it. Okay? Your boss tells you you better not do it. Right? I don't know. We We've got financial people sitting here. I mean, I wonder how many times you go and meet with somebody on a $1 million contract or whatever, and you bring up Christ. That's something to think about. That's something to think about. Who's more important, the $1 million or Christ? Christ. That takes faith. God created the world and the universe and everything in it on faith. He created the substance. And the evidence of things not seen are the world that he created. It wasn't here when he started, but his faith created it. And you and I are his creation. Stay in the Word of God and pray in your businesses. Pray over everything. Pray about everything. And when the times get rough and you're forced to your knees, just remember that that is the most powerful position in the business world. It's not your bank. It's not the economy. It's your position in your relationship with Jesus Christ and with God, his Father. And when you are on your knees in prayer, like Christ was at Gethsemane, and when you are in such deep trouble that it's like you're shedding drops of blood like he did, just remember that you are in the most powerful position that you could ever be in. You are on your knees, humbling yourself before the creator of the universe. Nancy and I hope and pray that that's the relationship that you have with him. And remember that everything you do, give him glory, because he's worthy.